Welcome to my channel, Living Your Best Life, and I'm Cindy Smaha. And as always, I am super excited because I'm going to talk to you about the best and worst foundations for mature skin, part 2. But before we get into all these wonderful products, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell right next to it so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel to grow, and leave me a comment. I so appreciate your comments, the suggestions, the ideas, and I took some of it as far as my money would go, and I got a bunch of new products. So let's get into this. Before we get into the products, on a personal note, I just want you to know my heartfelt thanks and kindness and appreciation for all your wonderful, beautiful comments, thoughts, and prayers. I even got some of them in email, which were just so beautiful, so beautiful. I so appreciate all of them. I was just crying tears and buckets with my husband. So I just want you to know that you are my family. I love you. I truly do. I pray for you, and I always hope the best for you. So, but thank you for viewing that video and supporting me on my cancer journey to wholeness and healing. So, let's have some fun. This awesome, hold on, do I have it right here? There we go. Okay. First, I want to tell you about this awesome product from Tarte. This is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Pen, and it's a plumper, and this is in bubble gum, and I have it on today, and I just love this stuff. I know some of you ask what the lipsticks I have, and this is it right here. I'm using the Makeup Forever Taupe lip liner, which is just a basic nude lip liner, but then I put this Juicy Shift on, and it's wonderful. It works with your pH balance to give you a customizable shade, and I'm so thrilled. By the way, this video isn't sponsored, and when I do product testing and reviews, there are my own opinions regardless. But this is not being sponsored by anyone. This is my own opinions. I've done wear tests on all of these. All the products, they did not have a bad odor or scent to me, but some of them, yeah, you probably want to trash them. Yeah, so here we go. Let's get into the drugstore and department store foundations.
Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation with Sunscreen SPF 50 in Honey Rose 65. This is a lightweight foundation that has light to medium coverage. It can be built up. You can apply with your fingers or with a sponge. And as you can see, it's doing a great job of covering up my hyperpigmentation on the side here, and you can build it up even more if you'd like to. It just really seems to be a very versatile foundation that's lightweight to medium coverage.
Unfortunately, this L'Oreal Age Perfect foundation and whole line, skincare and face line, this is being phased out. So they're no longer making this, which is really too bad because this is a wonderful, beautiful option. I love this in the summertime. It does give a little bit of a radiant glow, but not much. It's very mild. But I really love how this morphs into my skin, keeps my face hydrated all day. And so that's really too bad. L'Oreal, you might want to think about keeping this line. So, but you can still find this in drugstores and department stores, and my foundation is $65 for the summer.
Milani Cosmetics Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer, medium to full coverage with a natural matte finish that stays all day. This foundation is easily built up to a full cover foundation. It covers up my hyperpigmentation. and it's hydrating actually. Lasts all day. I'm really, really happy with this foundation and how it wears on my skin.
And you saw in the video that I did that this Milani Concealer and Correct Perfector is the bomb. This foundation is marvelous. This is a medium to full coverage foundation, but it doesn't dry out my skin. It's got a little bit of hydration in there, but it doesn't make my skin dry out or anything like that. I love, love, love this foundation. So, and you suggested it. So thank you so much. By the way, all the products that I review today are going to be listed into the description box on the places that you can find them inexpensively. L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum Foundation. This is a very, very nice product. It's a little more on the radiant side than some of the other products I have, but I really like this one. It does keep my skin very hydrated during the day. The only thing, it doesn't have SPF. It does not have SPF in it, so you want to make sure that you do, coat a really good layer of SPF under your foundation ahead of time. But I really like this one, and this is a wonderful drugstore foundation. CG Smoothers BB Cream Lightweight Formula SPF 21. This is a very nice tinted moisturizer. It is a BB cream. It is very light foundation, so this is a nice one to just, if you're running to the store and you want to put some foundation on, this is so nice. It does have a lower end of SPF 21, so I always put SPF on in the summertime regardless. If I'm going to be outside, I put SPF on and then put my foundation on top of it. So it's a good habit to get into. But this is a wonderful foundation. I love this drugstore option for a CC cream, BB cream option. Good stuff. Okay, so that is all the foundations I have for the drugstore department store. So now let's get into high-end.
Urban Decay Face Bond Self-Setting Waterproof Foundation is a buildable medium coverage foundation, absorbs sweat and sebum for a natural looking matte finish, and I have my shade in 18 medium neutral. This is a very thick foundation that can easily be built up to full coverage. It's a little dark on my skin, but you match, of course, your neck to your face, and when you do skin matching. But it seemed to morph into my skin and cover up the hyperpigmentation. It just seemed a bit drying on my skin, as you can see. It didn't seem to want to get into there a little bit, so I had to press it into the fine lines and wrinkles, but so far so good.
As you saw in the video, the foundation from Urban Decay, the Face Bond new self-setting foundation, was sort of a meh to me. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't fantastic, it was just sort of, it was okay. I didn't see the claim that it was waterproof. Even after having it on and letting it set and that, I still did some just sprinkling of water and just like a tap, because I didn't smear it off, but I tapped it and it still came off. So I'm not seeing where that is, and I found it to be just slightly drying on my skin, but it morphs right into the skin. It's, like I said, it's medium to full coverage. It's really nice in that realm, and so I really did like it. It did cover up some of my hyperpigmentation on this side and on this side, so it was okay. So would I say run out and get it full price? No. I would say look for a discount like I did, and try to get it at a discounted rate. So not too bad. Eh.
Dior Forever Foundation Fluid Matte with 24-hour transfer-proof wear. This is a full coverage foundation, and my shade is 3.5N. I found this foundation to be just beautiful on my skin. It morphed right into my skin, blended in seamlessly, covered up the hyperpigmentation. You can build it up to a stronger, fuller coverage. I mean, look at that. It might be a little bit dark for me, but I can work with it. I'm checking the other side, as you can see, so it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty thrilled with this foundation. Mwah!
Okay, I'm in love. I am totally in love with this foundation. This is my new holy grail. Some of you had suggested to get this, and you are absolutely right. This Dior foundation is absolutely beautiful on. I have it on today. I am so thrilled with this foundation. It is definitely a full coverage foundation, but it's not drying to my skin. It doesn't seem to dry down and flake off, even though sometimes full coverage foundations do that. It morphs right into my skin. It looks like second skin. I am so in love with this foundation. So it doesn't have a smell to me. It doesn't seem to have a smell. And so the only thing is a little pricey. It's like $65, but I tried to get a discount and get some extra points on it. So definitely this would be a good one to have in your stash. Definitely stash this one, but find on a cheaper price point. So good job, Dior. Tarte Hydroflex by the Sea Foundation. As you can see, I use this a lot. I love this in the summertime. My shade is 36, and again, I'll list all the products that I talk about today with my shade that I use. And I use this all the time. This is like one of my holy grails. I put it on and out I go, and what I find is it is not glowy. This doesn't seem to be glowy, but it does morph into my skin. It is very hydrating. The only problem with this is it doesn't have an SPF in it. I wish it had an SPF, but that's okay. I've got SPF primers I can use for it. So this is a wonderful option for you if you want just sort of a lightweight tinted foundation that stays on, looks nice, looks beautiful. Tons of shade range. That's what I found with all these products, is that there is a really great shade range with it. So you'll be able to find your shade. I find most of my Tarte products on the Tarte website, because you can actually get points, and they have just great deals. They had a 7 for $69 where I got a ton of stuff. So good stuff. Way to go, Tarte. Cali Ray Free Dreamin' Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. This was another meh to me. It's very glowy. It is very light coverage. It's sort of, you know, in some ways, why bother? But it's not bad. This isn't horrible. I wouldn't say don't get it, but it's on sale now at Sephora for 20 bucks. And so don't spend full price for this one. But this would be okay. I think I would use this more often if I was just running out of the house and I wanted to look a little glowy that day, if we're going to go to the beach or something like that. This does not have SPF in it. So again, make sure you wear your SPF primer underneath. So, I wouldn't run out and get it, but it's not horrible. Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. This is wonderful. I'm sorry I didn't do an application piece on this one. My face just got too dry, all the ones I was doing. So this is wonderful. Some of you ladies again had suggested this. Right on point with this. This is beautiful. It goes on gorgeous. It morphs into the skin. To me, it's in the same lines as Dior. Even though it's not quite as expensive, it's still a little pricey, but not quite as expensive. They give you a huge bottle. The shade range is very, very good. I was able to find my very almost close match for the summertime, and I'm very happy with it. The few times that I've worn it out, it has very good wear test, and this is fantastic. There's no scent to it to me. It doesn't smell bad or anything. So, way to go, Lady Gaga. You got a bomb here. One Size by Patrick Starr Turn Up the Base Beauty Blur Balm Hydrating Foundation. Now this is more of a beauty cream or a BBB cream, as it says. It says it's hydrating, but on me I found it just slightly drying. It's still very, very good. I do like this a lot. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's close to empty. So I have used it quite a bit. Last year I used it a ton. It seems to still be good, but it's very good. There is no SPF in this. So again, I wish they would make more foundations with SPF. I just like the extra coverage, especially in the summertime. So, but One Size, this is very nice. All One Size products I have really, really loved. And this isn't super expensive. I believe it's on sale at Sephora, so that's the cheapest place to get it. Also, if you go on Ipsy's website and if you become a member, this is where I got this BBB cream, was on Ipsy's website, and I think I only got it for like, I want to say $15, $12, so you can get really deep discounts. And of course I'll provide a link down into my Ipsy link where you can go in and check it out. Good stuff. Okay, so yes, most of the products I've had today that have been pretty good to very good. Now let's get into the ones you want to trash. Not good. Not good at all. This is going to be bad. Oh, this is going to be so bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Born This Way Sculpting Concealer Multi-Use. Yeah, yes, this says it's a concealer, but it also says it's a multi-use sculpting concealer. So you are able to use this as a foundation as well. What I found, even as a concealer, it's very drying, and it has a tendency to flake off even if I don't put much on. So I'm not a big fan of Too Faced foundations and concealers. I've never really found one that works for me. I want to try the actual Born This Way foundation and see if that one does, but I would not run out and get the multi-use one. This ain't good. Nope. Save your pennies on this one. It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation. Now this is a medium to full coverage foundation, and I so much wanted to like this. I got a lighter color and a darker color, and I've tried to use this actually. I started trying the lighter color in the fall, and I just didn't love it. So then I got a darker shade in it. So, and it says that it improves your skin look in 2 weeks. Nope, didn't find that claim. Didn't find that it did any of that. I'm not, I hate to say it, I love most of IT products, I really do. But so far their foundations just have not worked for me. They're way too drying. If you know of one that does work, that isn't drying, that's more moisturizing, let me know. But I thought the Your Skin But Better would be better, but it's not for me. So I would say this one's definitely a trash. FX Power Play Foundation Full Coverage Liquid Formula. Wanted to try something from Cover FX, and I didn't like this. This is too drying for me. It is a long wearing foundation, which that should have given me a clue that usually long wear foundations have a tendency to be more drying on your skin. So that should have given me an idea. And I even tried to get it in a lighter one and a darker one to try for fall and summer to see if my skin is different in that, but it's not. It's the same. And so this one, I didn't see it living up to the claim, and especially for summertime, again, it doesn't have a SPF in it, but this one was it flaked on my skin too. That was the other thing, it flaked. You know, I'd put it on and immediately with the sponge blend it in, but then it would flake and settle into my fine lines. So this one's another trash for me. So bye-bye. Okay, well those are all the foundations, BB creams, and tinted moisturizers I am reviewing today. Please let me know your thoughts and comments about some of these products. Maybe they've worked for you. If you have less drying skin than I do, maybe less, I'm sure, less wrinkles, then they might work for you. But let me know of some of your picks. The only pick that I didn't get that I wanted to get was the Armani one, but gonna have to save up some more pennies with that one. So, but that's next on my list. So I want you to know, wherever you are in the world, that I so love you. I do. I care about you. I pray for you. I hope the best for you. I hope you are living your best life wherever you're at in your life, because you can. And I am. I am. I'm living my best life right now. And I'm doing it with you. And I'm so grateful. So I hope you have just a wonderful and beautiful, blessed week. And I'll see you next week, Monday at 4. Bye-bye.